Fight.
That is my boy Reinhardt, one of the coolest tanks ever. I get cool clips like this. Cool play the games as well. I have a couple, so just watch some of these play the games.
The payload has reached the checkpoint. Your power, get in there. For the glorious field.
There's no way! What did I do? So, I killed Kiriko. Oh, then I used my hammer doom, yeah. Yoinked both of them. To start off, Reinhardt is just so bad compared to all the other tanks. If you have like a Roadhog, a Diva, or even a Ramatra, they can destroy you. Because there's so many things that can counter. First of all, his shield, literally anything can counter it, and it's really, really annoying. Even Reinhardt can counter his own shield with the fire strike. There's I forget what there is, but I know his punches can just go right through it, like you just saw. And freaking so many other types of guns, and even like Moira goes through it. So it's really annoying to try to protect myself, or even try to protect my team as well. But besides from that, the shield is pretty good. It can definitely last like through a bastion and like going against Symmetra and all of them. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the best shield ever. Like Winton has a pretty good shield, but also everything steals it. Even Fortnite steals it. Yeah, like look at this, bro. Look, there's a Guardian shield and then there's a Shockwave hammer. Look. I mean, at least you can throw it down, but look, that is so similar to Reinhardt. And the hammer, I can knock people away, but even then, I am basically just Reinhardt in Fortnite.
Hard to defeat.
Now the first thing I want to start off with his abilities and like his normal weapon and everything. And they're okay, but they're pretty good in some cases. And just like look at one of his abilities right there, charge. But I want to start off with his rock hammer. It's pretty good for when you're close range, obviously, but it's a friggin' hammer. But it can knock people around, and as you see, you can hit 2 people in one, which is pretty good. And so it's not bad, but like the problem is with it is that there's so many people who can just shoot you, like literally what I'm doing right now. Like, look at that. I just get destroyed when there's 2 people around me. Now, overall, the hammer does a good amount of damage. It's pretty good, especially when I'm going against, like, stupid Lucios, or, like, even, like, it'll actually destroy a Tracer. But another fun ability, which actually can make him get far away enemies, is his fire strike. It is fairly good. I like how the range is with it. It's not bad. You can't get headshots with it, which I don't get that. But either way, it is really good, especially when there's someone low and they're far away. Like I hit that Ashe pretty well, but it's also not the best ever. I suck at aiming it. I gotta get better at aiming with it. And I don't know. Besides from that, it does, if it's like, I don't know, like a normal DPS, it does like a quarter of their damage. But most of the time you're going into tank, it's only good for when you're retreating or you're trying to like flank. So it's not a bad one, but it's not the greatest ever. It's not the greatest for freaking just fighting people. But another really, really good ability is Reinhardt's charge. This ability is magnificent. I love this. It's so fun to just like be so far away, but I can just charge just randomly right into people, and it catches most people out of nowhere. And it's also really good if, like, say if you're playing like a push map and you really need to get over to the robot, boom, you go at least like 40 meters or something. I don't freaking know. But there's a lot of times where I miss. And also with it, I would kind of feel bad when he hurts himself. He's like, my head. And I just feel pretty bad for him. He's already gone through a lot with this miserable stuff. Now the problem is, Orisa just tanks it. When she has her ability where she has more health or like whatever, I forget what it's called. She just doesn't take it. And it's freaking the worst when I go against Orisa. But also it's very slow. You're so vulnerable. And also the best part is when you're near a ledge, you can freaking just knock them off, and you can also stop before you're at the edge now. So it is so fun to let them just fly off, like in that one play of the game that I did. Now finally I want to talk about his ultimate, Earth Shatter, or Hammer Down. But I would call it Hammer of Doom, because that kind of sounds like what he says. It's not the greatest ultimate ever, but it's not the worst. You can get like 2 people with it, but a lot of people can just tank it and it won't matter. But it's really good to combo it with charge, or even like you can do the Hammer Down, fire charge, and then do the normal charge. I don't like stuff like that, but it's pretty good for really good combos, and it's just really good. But it has barely any range. It goes like 20 meters, so a lot of people can just run away from it. So it's not my favorite ultimate, but I just love getting multiple people and also knocking people off, like that one play of the game. Now, do I think Reinhardt is viable in any situation? No! Just play D.Va, Roadhog, Ramatra, just literally any other tank, because he just sucks. I mean, maybe Doomfist might be a little bit worse, but either way, don't play Reinhardt. Unless you really like him, which I do. He is such a cool guy. He has a cool hammer, cool abilities, but he's so weak. So, if I were to rank him out of 10, I'd give him a 7. He's not overpowered, but I just like his abilities. He's just a fun guy. So, this video, which is kind of weird, I made a video 2 days in a row, because I got so many good clips with Reinhardt that, like, I'm just crazy with him. I got 4 games in a row and 4 play of the games in a row. So, I don't freaking know. I'm just cool like that. I think I got another play of the game in, like, Bounty Hunter, but it wasn't the greatest ever. So, I hope you guys like and subscribe. You don't have to, but I would appreciate if you do. And if you like more of this content, just watch more. I did upload the Tracer video, so watch that after. Also, this person said John Diff. That's not even my name. That's just a random freaking thing I got. But he's a freaking loser. Don't say I'm Diff.